Hi my dear students, let's start Unit 9 together. Its title, Cities Around the World. Let's start together. Captain Marwa, we'd like to interview you for our school newspaper. Could we ask you a few questions? Sure, go ahead. For polite requests, we use could, subject, and infinitive. For example, could we ask you a few questions? Or we use subject would, like to, plus infinitive. For example, we'd like to interview you for our school newspaper. Picture 2. How many female pilots work for your airline? Female means women or girls. I think 1/3 of the pilots are female. 1/3 means tilt. Asking about quantity and numbers. We used here how many to ask about the number of the female pilots. But if we want to ask about quantities, we use how much. For example, how much coffee do you drink? I drink 4 cups of coffee. But when we ask about the number, we use how many plus countable noun. For example, how many books do you have? I have 2 books. Picture 3. Do you ever fly abroad? Fly abroad means use the plane to go abroad. Yes, I have an overseas flight once a month. Once a month means she goes abroad 1 time a month. We use ever in the question to know if you did something before or not. Next. Do you fly the plane by yourself? No, I always have a co-pilot. By oneself. When I say I go to school by myself, means no one go with me. When I ask you to do your homework by yourself, this means you should do it without any help from anyone. The word co-pilot means another pilot who assists you. Next, do you like being a pilot? Yes, very much. Do you remember, my students, we use like plus verb plus ing. Do you like playing basketball? We use the verb playing with ing after the verb like. Next, thanks for your time, Captain Marwa. My pleasure. Now, let's go to some workbook exercise. Read and number the sentences in the correct order. Let's think together. I will let you for a while, then I will write the answers. Okay. How many female pilots work for your airline? This is number 1. The answer is I think 1/3 of the pilots are female. Next. Do you ever fly abroad? Yes, I have an overseas flight once a month. Do you fly the plane by yourself? No, I always have a co-pilot. Do you like being a pilot? Yes, very much. Okay. Let's complete the questions. Look at A. Answer the questions. Is the woman a chef? No, she isn't. She is a pilot. Number 2. Does she ever have a co-pilot? Yes, she always has a co-pilot. How often does she fly abroad? She flies abroad or has an overseas flight once a month. Now, let's see the map and know the names of some cities around the world. Number 1, yes, it's Rome. Number 2, Cairo. Number 3, Tokyo. Number 4, London. Number 5, Seoul. Number 6, New York. Number 7, Paris. Number 8, Honolulu. Number 9, San Francisco. Number 10, Hong Kong. To ask about the city that someone comes from, we make questions like these. For example, where is she from? She's from Paris. Now it's your turn. Yes, you are right. Where is he from? He is from Honolulu. Now, let's revise together the names of the months of the year. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. Okay. Now, if you want to ask about the time of doing something in the past, we will use when plus did. Then we put the subject plus go plus to plus the name of the city. We will say, for example, when did he go to Hong Kong? The answer will be he went in April. But if we want to ask about the period of time of doing something in the past, we will use how long. We will say, for example, how long was he there? Or how long were they there? The answer will be he was there for 1 week, or they were there for 1 week. Okay, now it's your turn. Look at the picture and try to make questions with when and with how long. Yeah, that's right. When did you go to Hong Kong? I went to Hong Kong in April. And let's ask about the period of time. So we will say, how long were you there? I was there for 1 week. Let's try again. When did he go to Paris? He went in December. How long was he there? He was there for 3 days. The next picture. When did she go to Tokyo? She went in June. How long was she there? She was there for 2 weeks. When did you go to London? I went in January. How long were you there? I was there for 1 day. Again, when did you go to Seoul? I went in August. How long were you there? I was there for 4 days. When did he go to New York City? He went in May. How long was he there? He was there for 2 days. When did she go to Honolulu? She went in September. How long was she there? She was there for 1 day. The last picture. When did they go to Rome? They went in July. How long were they there? They were there for 5 days. Okay, let's go to the workbook exercise. Read and write. When did they go to Paris? They went in May. Yes. Try to answer question number 2. When did they go to Rome? Yes. They went in November. Question 3. When did they go to Seoul? They went in September. Yeah. Now let's go to the next exercise. When did she go to Paris? She went in April. How long was she there? She was there for 4 days. Okay, now let's start to make questions about the time of doing something and the period of time of doing something in the past. Picture number 1. Look at the picture very well. Yes. When did she go to San Francisco? Yes, she went in October. How long was she there? Yes, you're right. She was there for 2 weeks. Now, let's make questions about picture 2. When did he go to Rome? Yeah, he went in August. How long was he there? He was there for 5 days. Okay, the last picture. When did they go to Tokyo? They went in April. How long were they there? They were there for 8 days. Okay, read the question, write the answer. Okay, let's read together. Dear Mom and Dad, I'm having a good time in Honolulu. I go swimming every day. Ahmed went to New York in May. He was there for 1 month. Susie went to Cairo in June. She visited her grandparents for 2 weeks. Jack flew to London for a holiday in March. He was there for 3 days. See you next month. Love, Khalid. Now, let's answer the questions together. Question number 1. How long was Ahmed in New York? Yeah, you're right. He was there for 1 month. Question number 2. When did Susie go to Cairo? Yes, you're right. She went to Cairo in June. How long was she there? Yes, I can hear you. You're right. She was there for 2 weeks. The last question. When did Jack go to London? He went in March. Now, let's read together this passage, then we will answer some questions on it. Its title, Welcome to New York City, the Big Apple. Over 30 million people visit New York City every year. Why? Because it's one of the world's most exciting places. There are 18,000 restaurants, 10,000 shops, and 150 museums, basketball, opera, theater, jazz. New York City has it all. Visit the Statue of Liberty اللي هو تمثال الحرية and the Empire State Building مبنى الإمبراطورية. Get tickets for a show at a Broadway theater ده اسم المسرح. Have a sandwich at Carnegie Deli اسم مطعم. Don't forget to shop at Mac's. shop هنا verb معنى go shopping. at Mac's اسم المكان اللي هيعملوا فيه shopping. It's the world's biggest department store. Walking tours, boat tours, and bus tours are available daily. For information, call us at 800-555-211 and 2. We can help you find a hotel room, buy plane tickets, or rent a car. Okay, now let's answer some questions about the passage. Question number 1. How many museums are there in New York City? Yes, you're right. There are 150 museums. Question number 2. Why do people visit New York City? Yes, because it's one of the world's most exciting places. Number 3. What kind of tours are available? Walking, boat, and bus tours are available daily. The last question, which you will find its answer in the title. What is the Big Apple? It's New York City. Yes, you're right. Okay, let's go to the workbook. Welcome to Orlando. Over 35 million people visit Orlando every year. Why? Because it's one of the world's most exciting places. There are 100,000 hotel rooms, hundreds of shops, and 82 parks. Basketball, theater, music. Orlando has it all. Visit Disney World and Sea World. Tours are available daily. Get tickets for a show at Universal Studios. Don't forget to go to the beach. For information, call us at 800-555-3456. Do you want to read it again? Okay, let's go to the questions. Read and match. We have two columns. We will match sentences from the first column to the second column. There are 100,000 hotel rooms in Orlando. Number 2, there are 82 parks in Orlando. Over 35 million people visit Orlando every year. And the last sentence, there are hundreds of shops in Orlando. Yes, very good. Okay, read and circle true or false. Sentence number 1, you can watch basketball in Orlando. Yes, that's true. Tours aren't available at SeaWorld. False. Number 3, you can see a show at Universal Studios. True. Number 4, Orlando isn't an exciting place. False. Thank you.